We need magic damage here. I mean, I could kind of go like... They got a lot of hefty AoE engaged there as well. Oh, why do I do this to myself, guys? Thank you, Zazie. Thank you for gifting 5 more subs to the community, Zazie. Welcome to the Berry Bush. Tiddy Twister, Gross, Jen, Maximus, and Nate. Welcome, guys. Yay, 1,300 subs. That number's gonna, it won't be 1,300 though for much longer though. But thank you so much for everyone imagining to keep it around 1,300 for such a long time. And thank you, Joe. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the Berry Bush. Yeah, thank you guys. I mean, it's kind of been mind-blowing how long we've stabilized around 1,300. It's actually been insane. We basically made like almost a full month around 1,300, which is pretty crazy. In a few, I don't know exactly when. Basically, in terms of sub count, on the 14th of February, there were 271 gifted subs. So yeah, it was pretty insane. Yeah, well, it's not exactly, well, it technically is 1 month, but like it's February shorter, so I think it does it like by like 30 days. So we'll see. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for the support. Oh, I'm glad, Darren. I mean, that's been the most important thing, is that people, especially people wanting just to relax and still like enjoying League, that's like the main thing. Even if you don't like if you don't like enjoy playing League as much, but you like League in the sense that you like League content, then it's been like my kind of like aim, so that people, it gets people wanting to play League again, or at least keeping interest in playing League, or interest in League still. So yeah, that's awesome to hear, Noon. Do you know how many non-gifted subs? What do you mean, for the entire month, or? I would have to like sit down and work out on each every day and add them all up. Gifted subs makes up about at least minimum like 50% of the sub count. Ooh. Ooh. Ka-ching ching. We're in the money. I like money, guys. Loving this Kleptomancy plus 100 gold straight off the bat. Then you're succeeding, at least to me. Oh, thank you, Nin. Thanks for being family friendly. All the other streamers cuss and say nasty things, so much you can't really watch it around family. Yeah, I do my best. I've done my absolute best. I think in the last 6 months at least, I've accidentally sworn stream once or twice. But we have the cheeky in jokes at least anyway. I would love a mana potion. Absolutely love that right now. You'd been doing the ward toss, Saint? Yeah, good. It's a really good ward toss. If you guys don't know it, I'll show you you guys. I'm sure I better show it to you guys soon, since we're on the right side of the map for it. It's getting a bit risky to go in for auto hits now. When the Thresh misses a Q, I'll probably try and go in again. Try and get a mana potion or some money. Nice, I got an auto health there. We're doing alright down here at the moment. Is that going to be an AP Shyvana? I'm not sure. Best support for carrying yourself out of low elo? Zyra? Oh, mega creep up there, that was all good. I was focusing different targets. Okay, that was a kill. Get out again, dude. Ow. Yeah. I am very surprised at Triss getting that kill there. That was actually really well played. I've had a couple of, you know, above average AD carries, which I don't get to say too often. That's been nice. But pick up a control word. Okay. Nice. Good job, team. Wow. Weird it doesn't let you post clips even. Wait, what happened? Yeah, I need to look into that in terms of, is it Nightbot blocking it? And I need to have a look at Nightbot because sometimes it blocks clips and sometimes it doesn't. I wonder if it's got anything to do with it not having like the HTTP and stuff like that. I need to have a better look at that because anything from Twitch should be allowed in general. But although saying that, there has been a couple of incidents on Twitch where people have I was wondering if I needed a flash for that or not. That was a good job. People having like an account where they streamed from and then it's been, let's just say, extremely non-PG things, and then they've clipped that non-PG thing and then it shows up in the little square in the clip is not PG-13. So if you've got any clips to post that don't get through in Twitch chat, post them in the Discord. That is one actually legitimate reason to not allow Twitch clips in chat, because I can still see them when I click on the show to like unhide it, if that makes sense. Yeah, the Tristana is doing really well. It's been quite pleasant. Is that another 100 gold, guys? Did I see that correctly? Oh, this is nice. Can I explain the difference between going normal runes versus the runes you have? Well, the normal runes I would have sorcery instead of inspiration, so I'd have airy, which is a big difference. An extra poke and extra sustain overall. Shyvana's above us, I'm kind of wary about doing too much here. I've got barrier, I'm not really too scared at this point. I don't think I even actually hit her. I mean, I know she's technically unstoppable during that, but I actually don't think I did. I think I missed. But at least I got her to bait onto me. I don't know how Tristana managed to clean up that so simply though, in terms of the Thresh situation. But I'm pretty sure my ult didn't damage the Shyvana there. Overall, it's a win though for us. I'm gonna go Unholy Grail first. I'll go. No, do I want to go Sorcery Shoes? I don't think I do. .25% CDR. I'm gonna have Redemption and Ardent Censer, so I'll be capped out anyway. I mean, it's either Sorcery Shoes or like Merc Treads could be okay. I could get focused quite quickly with Lissandra ulti or getting hooked, maybe. I don't know. Ninja Tabby I don't feel is super needed. Don't know. Not sure. So attacked by taking Sona. Well, I wanted to try out Kleptomancy Sona, and Kleptomancy Sona can work if they've got a short range AD carry. In this case, the Vayne. So it allows me to get more auto hits off for Kleptomancy stacks. So that's the main reasoning behind that. Do I like Sona now? Let's not go that far. I'm having fun experimenting on different things on Sona that you wouldn't necessarily be able to do on a support. There's not many support champions that can take Kleptomancy, for instance. Is Klepto better than Airy? That's what I'm testing out now. I feel like so far it's been decent. It is extremely RNG in what you get though. I would have liked, for example, to have a mana potion earlier in the lane. Getting plus extra 245 gold is okay. Is it worth losing Airy though? I'm not sure. Maybe not. Infernal Drake's up in 20 seconds. We'll get a ward here. Thresh is top. We've got clear priority over this. They're nowhere near. Even though we haven't got a control for this, this is clear priority for us. Do you feel the lack of mana flow band? No. I've got cookies. And plus, if I had, you know, a mana potion during this laning phase, it would have helped considerably. I think also because I'm ahead as well, it's made it a bit easier. In terms of my mana. I mean, there's still another 3 minutes. Oh, okay. Okay, well that sucks. Yeah, it sucks that Ivan's brush was used like that. And actually, Cassandra got to use that to her advantage. Okay, that's Ardent Censer. Yeah, we will go Merc Treads and Fairy Charm, Oracles, Control Wards. Kind of a big buy there. You're mentioning Riot not wanting Kog'Maw in the meta, can you elaborate on that? Kog'Maw is... I mean, Kog'Maw is actually decent in lane. Not many people will know that, but Kog'Maw actually is viable. They're just too scared to play him because he hasn't got an escape. If they buff Kog'Maw anymore, then he would just be totally like disgusting. He's got really good damage on objectives. By the time you get to about level 9, and if your AD carry has an Ardent Censer, and if you are able to keep the Kog'Maw alive, it's a free win every fight. Spicy. I know Riot are very hesitant about enchanters being too strong. I know they got buffed, but it was only like realizing that Enchanters was so bad that they needed to revert some of the nerfs. But Enchanters can be quite, as you've seen from Janna. I mean, as Janna was so strong for like what, 4 or 5 seasons in a row. They don't want another case of another Janna. Oh god, this is not cool, dude. That was a pretty cool flare though. Not flame, flash. That Triss got out. That was a pretty clutch escape from her. She shouldn't have put herself in that position in the first place though. Nice. Why did you pick a blueberry for your theme? Is it your favorite fruit? Just the most simple berry, I guess. I guess I'm a pretty simple person. Wanna rush Ardent now. How did you handle first picking champ selection? Go with your gut feeling. You can use some of the indications of the bands to maybe think about what they're going to go for. So sometimes if you see an enemy, sometimes if you see a support ban in champion selection, then you might be able to guess like what the enemy support wants to play. So say for example Morgana's banned, maybe the enemy support wants to play something like Thresh. So maybe you could take Thresh for yourself if you're good with Thresh. There's no way we can get to that even. Inferno Drake's up in 40 seconds. Not too bothered by this damage at the moment. There's the Lissandra ulti down. There's also my ulti down for this Drake. It's going to be interesting. The less CC that Tristana has to deal with, though, is probably for the best. They're going to be like there. I've got no wards left. At least Iridia's like around there. She's in trouble already. She has TP, but yeah. This is not cool. We lost the big boy. Oh dear, it's a shame we lost Iridia. I didn't realise Iridia is 0-3 actually. Oh well. Guess we should have gave it up as soon as the Iridia had already died. Alright. You know, is it bad that I've only realized you have a chase? There's a Kog'Maw balanced around his kit for top level play. Every single other champion in the game is balanced around top competitive play. It's one of Riot's highest priorities. They want to make sure esports is entertaining, so yeah. Every champion in the game is considered for high ELO play and also for the absolute bottom as well. For example, AD carries are way stronger than they need to be in the early stages of the game. Is because people don't actually know how to play AD carries properly until they're like gold. In terms of orb walking and, you know, positioning and stuff like that. Like you have to be kind of like gold equivalent and AD carry minimum to kind of actually understand all of those factors at least. So AD carries are actually technically overtuned. Otherwise no one would play AD carry between like iron and gold basically. Pretty sure the Riot officials said something about that as well a couple of months ago. And it makes complete sense. AD carry is the hardest role to play in the game for sure. Tristana's going to have to pull something out of the hat to be able to carry this game. She's been doing decently, but she needs to be doing better somehow. Gold players know how to play AD carry properly. Well, the basics at least anyway, of positioning in general and last hitting and hold on. And I think we don't know that they're there, which is funny. I've got barrier if I need to. Iridia's not holding up against the Vladimir at all though. I don't even know if it's worth the Jace even going bot, to be honest. I can't clear that ward, they're going to clear it for themselves though. She's going for it. Top priority here is protecting the Trist. I'm in a lot of trouble here, so is the Trist. Don't know. I think that was actually Trist's fault. She got too eager on the whoever she jumped in for and then got hooked. It was kind of awkward at the start of that. I think she had to use too much to get out of that original situation there. We'll see. Problem is we need our carries to be doing well because we having an Ivan on a team dramatically reduces the amount of damage we have. And if we can't keep this the Tristana safe against the Vlad, then we have problems basically. Ivan needs to go lock it next. AD Hayden. It's going to be their mountain trick. I don't even think we should think about that. Yeah, it's a shame that Jason only has 2 assists. Really would love a level 11. That would help quite a bit in terms of my QWE coming off cooldown a bit quicker. Okay. Cleveland Pace, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, welcome to the Berry Bush. And hey Rainbow Cat, watching you has helped you improve your Nami? Well, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask. I'm glad I've managed to help. Jace build? Yeah, it's a bit meh. Just built it because of the Vladimir in particular is quite fed. We're gonna go for this. Do you wanna go for it? I think Tristana could have made a play there. Okay. I mean, okay. Yeah, we oh crap. I'm surviving, but I'm losing and we have to give it up. We're really just trying to backdoor. I've got no more mana. I don't want to like do anything else here. Gonna get controlled. Thank you, Sardonic. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the Berry Bush. And Alex as well. Thank you, Alex. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome also to the Berry Bush. What's a good counter to Nami? Anything that catches her out. Hard engage. She's very squishy. Bubble's not exactly the easiest thing to land as well. It's a bit like a pike or a thresh. Can be pretty good. Red bust coming up. Would prefer to see a bot side rather than top. I don't think. Okay, good. I'm surprised it didn't come for the red buff in all honesty. They're really still determined to split push. Not sure that's the best of ideas. That's a decent disengage at least there. How's she doing? That's a TP force. That was someone. Lissandra. I'm running low on mana. Oh crap. That was really bad from Trist. I mean, that was really bad overall in general anyway. Yeah, whatever. I don't think we can defend this without Aurelia. It's gonna be... I managed to get that off. Oh my god, that literally just came up as well. Please get... Okay, thank you, Q. That's Vayne. Shyvana had to flash. They might... Oh, Vladimir's got his ulti back up though. Tristana and Jace are going to fall down pretty damn quickly here. Did Tristana manage to survive? Come on, get ultis in. Okay, is that an ace? Flash from Lissandra? Oh my god. Alright, release the Nexus turret for there. We should be able to get the Infernal Drake here. I can't believe that. My ulti was like... It came up at the exact last second of time. It's a shame I got no XP for that though. I'm really behind. I feel like in XP. It really just went from 2-4 to 5-4. I mean, the Sandra hasn't got TP. Oh, you suck, Thresh. I mean, I want to fight for the Inferno Drake. That is a massive ulti that I just did there. I tried to get over to Trist, but I was completely blocked off. Oh, that sucks that we don't benefit from that. That was actually a really big ult from me. I think that was 4 people CC'd there. Yeah, oh well. It's a shame. Vladimir just got too big, too early. It's a really big shame that he already messed up topside quite hard. Just lack damage overall though, really. We had an Ivan. Maybe I should have played, maybe played Zara, maybe. But then I would have just died even quicker against the Vladimir and the Lissandra dive composition there. Not sure. Kind of want to watch that last team fight actually. Haven't really got anyone to honor here, but we'll just see the Jace. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised even Jace actually did 20k damage there. I want to watch that last fight. I thought my ulti was really, really good there. Just crumbled under pressure? Yeah, kinda. I understand what you mean. Yeah, pretty much. What kind of race is the best in LoL? The human race. Yeah, I want to watch the start of this bit here. I want to try and work out what was the actual situation here. And Jace wasn't even quite here yet in hindsight. Neither was Lissandra though. I ulted their entire team there. Oh my gosh. Yeah. In a 4v4 I managed to ult all 4. And Tristana just runs away. She doesn't bother doing any auto hits here at all. I'm really surprised by this actually. Like the Vladimir's stunned and then she goes in after the Vladimir's, like the stun's worn off on the Vlad. Then here it was a really awkward position because the Vladimir splits us both up. It's a shame Tristana didn't come down the same way as me. She went off on her own. Did I try to use the Barscane? I tried to walk back to her here. But then I kind of get cut off again. Why? Yeah, I don't know why the Tristana stays in range of the Vladimir on that amount of HP there as well. Like all Vladimir has to do here is just press Q. Yeah, she basically killed herself there. She could have easily have made her way down here. Yeah, Tristana messed up that fight a lot, actually. Yeah. Vladimir was pog this fight. Well, he did get stunned by my ulti. In a perfect world, the Vladimir would have pulled my ulti. Tristana should have just hit the Vladimir as quickly as she could there, and then maybe we would have killed the Vlad. Maybe. Don't know. It's a shame.